thing. So you shall put away the evil from among you, and all Israel shall hear and fear. So then what, y'all can be seated. So then what God was saying here, this command came because God said it is that utterly important that you honor your father and your mother. It is that utterly important that I place authority over your head and that you give honor to that authority. And when you do not, after every measure that we could take has been taken, then it is worthy of death. Now, how do we relate this to today? When we get into the church, y'all know that scripture that says, where 2 or 3 are gathered in his name, there I am in the midst. Do we truly understand what that is about? That scripture, when people say whatever they want to say, but when you read it in the context of the scripture, when you read it in context, read the whole chapter, not just pick out the verse, because when you pick out the verse, it does sound like he's saying one thing, but when you actually read it in the context of the scripture, it is talking about church discipline. Why did God allow children, or why did he command? Because now we have no evidence. We have no evidence that any children were stoned, because you can imagine if today a disobedient, stubborn, disrespectful child was a punishable offense by law, and it was punishable up to death, we wouldn't have many disrespectful, stubborn, rude children. But because our culture that we love so great has absolutely no rules and zero tolerance for honoring father and mother, that you can do whatever you want to do, so then they run amok. And now the children beat the parents up, and the children tell the parents what to do. But I can guarantee you that wouldn't have happened here.
Amen.
Because God wouldn't have it. But that is what we get when we take God out of our culture and let Satan have free reign.